Okay, so I think we start with the most complex out of these, and I think that's the electric furnace. This is just parts combined. The furnace, however, is the two previous furnaces combined. So that's going to be the hardest one to make. So probably focus on that. Now the question is that something you put in a mall? um, I'm gonna say no, since we want to scale it up. This I don't think scales. I think you just always have a box. In this case, you just only have the best thing available. I want to say, since we do want to keep scaling our stuff up, we are going to want to have many of them. Also, I do have... I'm standing next to these. These are broken. I might as well fix them up. Thank you, meteors. Very handy. Glad to have you. So, I guess we'll start here on our main line. I don't think we're making just furnaces anywhere. So we'll make furnaces, and then we'll make the furnaces into... I should just fly over that just in case. Into, steel furnaces, which shouldn't be too bad. I think that's the plan. So furnaces, thankfully, are fairly easy to make. Yeah, I'm just gonna put it about here-ish. And let's see. This takes no time at all. This takes some time, and this takes a little more time. So we probably don't need that many of these. This is probably overkill. And we probably need, I don't know, like 3 times as many of the other ones. But we'll work with that. I am going to go ahead and queue up about 100 of these. And we should go grab some more inserters from our thing way back over here. Because we're going to be taking stuff in and out and all around for quite a while here. Let's zoom back on over here. And, I mean, we got to expand upwards with this. Which means we're going to have to maybe get rid of some stuff at some point. Because I don't know if this is something we want to add to the line. Right? Probably not. How many things could possibly need steel furnaces as a product? I mean, there's some one-off things, like you need miners for this. But I don't think you need steel furnaces in of themselves anywhere. Maybe that'll change. Maybe this will all get ripped up one day. For now, we're just gonna do this. We're gonna have these, and they'll feed directly into... Probably shouldn't do that. Probably should have that. Just please, right there in the middle. But we'll have these sort of like the engines over here, where they make the engines, and the engines just feed directly into here. Because that's probably for the best. And all we need to do here is get wood, or not wood, but rocks. Which, thankfully, are up here. We do have rocks. Rocks exist. I need underground belts. And rocks. And this. I'm just going to extend our bus out a little bit so I know where everything is going to go. Going to definitely need... Why in the world did it not put any down here? That's weird. But we're definitely going to need more belts after this. I guess I could just do this. Oh, it locks in place. That's weird. Wonder why it locks in place like that. I don't know. I'm still trying to think, like, why would it lock in place where I can't go down? Where are these? Oh, they're still way over here. At all times in need of these. And then somewhere there's our power. I got 49 power poles. That's probably enough for right now, but I will need to find that power pole box at some point. Speaking of which, power poles. Substations. A substation. Well, no, this is 30. What is a substation? Oh, 18 by 18. As opposed to 4 by. Okay, so substations are probably really big, but also have a big radius. Probably not something we need for this. There we go. That's. Oh no, there's more belts down here. Yep, just using all my red belts before I even have a chance to do anything, just to see where these are going. What even? Okay, so that's circuitry. Yeah, okay. We are going to need these at the very least. Those have to come down here. We'll probably also need all this stuff, so connect that up. Plastic can just stay there. Should actually route plastic up before too long, because that's right. Why is that plastic not moving? Because I didn't finish that. Because that's the last of the plastic. And I'm tempting fate with with those. Really should not just keep going up and down. Alright, we'll get to plastic in a hot second. This is theoretically going to also look like this, and this, and this. And when you move things, it should always stay in the belt. So we'll take this off, take that off, that one off, that one. Do something like that. Underground belt through here to here. This is also technically. Now this is How am I gonna get an underground belt out of this bad boy? It all made sense a second ago, but now it's a little less sense. I guess maybe I do just pull off the bottom. That's probably just easier. Makes more sense at least. And we'll do you to you, you to you, you to you. Finally down here, and then we'll snake them in. And that should have furnaces being made. With the furnaces, we are going to want probably like that many steel furnaces. I'm just doing it randomly. Okay, so these need bricks, steel, and stone furnaces. How many of each, actually? It needs 6, 6, and 1. So I'm going to say 1. We probably want. I'm out of iron. I have no iron in the old inventory. Because we're going to need some of these. Because for these bad boys, we're going to have, 2 lines. One going this way, one going this way. The close line is going to be steel and bricks. The far line, of course, is going to be the furnaces, since we only need one of those at a time. Can't forget to connect them up. And then we can always expand this more if we need to. If not, that's a good U-turn. Sorry, trees, you gotta get out of the way. We are gonna need more of these big poles. Okay, so there's those. So now we just need to get steel and rocks onto the same belt here. Which means we're going to need to have this going on. Which means we need to have this to here, this to here, this to here, this to here. This is getting a bit absurd with how many lanes of traffic I have to cross. Okay. One of these probably doesn't need to go this high. Actually, neither of these need to go this high. Where is steel, speaking of? I think it's on this track. Yeah, here it is. It's just not connected up. Now I get a steel. They're both actually on this one track. So for rocks, we're going to cut, paste, copy, zoom on over. Means I also picked these up. These aren't necessary. And try to decide if it's easier to just go on the outside of this or not. Do we have anything pulling off the top that I can investigate? That's unfortunate. I don't get night vision with the map. I don't think we have anything pulling off the top belt. Not for the looks of it. I mean, if I wanted to get steel out of here, I'd have to disrupt most of these belts. Hold on. Hold the phone there, mister. I'd have to put an underground belt here. And then underground belt here to here. I'll get steel down there, and it keeps that going. And then I'm going to need a belt from here to keep whatever this is going, and then that's fine. I think that does what it's supposed to do. So now we're making copious amounts of these things. Which means we need one more line down here. I'm going to add a little space. There's going to be a lot of these. And these are going to be electric furnaces, which needs just a little bit of everything. To the point where we're going to need 2 tracks on each side. And it's not going to be the cleanest of things. We're going to have 1 track run here. But what's the ratio on this stuff? Okay, heat shielding should be with the blast furnaces. Or the still furnaces, whatever they're called. Definitely need more of these red ones. Meteors have landed. What? Like, come on. It's the second one that's hit that corner. This turret hangs on. Just barely. Why are there so many meteors in orbit around this planet? Also, this is the wrong direction for all of these. There we go. And then we have blues. Lots and lots and lots and lots of blue ones. And we want to have heat shielding coming onto this belt on this side. So we are going to do a little bit of this to here. We are going to do this. And this is going to run into the side like that. That way we have the belt full of what it needs to be full of. And that is going to come down, up, and here, right? Yeah. And we just have to power all these up. Power these up. And that is half of the equation. We'll see if we need to increase the production of these. This might be overkill for the electric furnaces. Sometimes you just need a good electric furnace. Anyway, we have another one down here that is going to be very similar to things. It's going to be that again. We're going to do that again. And hopefully that'll have us covered. I am going to get another refill on these. These can, yeah, it's an extra 20. Why not? Zoom back over. And these need to connect up like this from here. And again, we want to have these belts continuing so we know where we're playing around. So we need to grab red circuits, which means you're going to come from here to here, and you're just going to simply do this. Easy. Then we have steel, which a little more complicated. We're still going to do probably similar thing. And we'll clear this out. We'll put it... I want it to go right here. In which case, we want this thing to be here. So the connector goes from here to here. Take these. That's the wrong that's the wrong place for that. There we go. That way still is going where it's supposed to be going. Took a second there for the still to actually show up, but it's here. And that should have all of that going. The only thing we need to do is actually connect plastic up here because, you know, those are the last of the red circuits. They're not going to be making any more red circuits. So our plastic line here should... I'm going to... One, split it. One is going to... I don't know. One might stay around to fuel down here. Like, might have another belt somewhere. Not really sure where I'm going to put it. Maybe over there. I guess I could. I could put it there, but that's encroaching on refinery territory. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. We are going to do... Probably not that. Probably have it go over top of all this nonsense. And... it is also just going to ride this line. Oop, it went through the fallen tree. Still have plenty of these. Still have plenty of these. And it needs to connect. Oh yeah, it's the distance. We gotta go the distance. And quite the distance it is. Oh, hello, science. Going right by the old science. Don't mind me. And then, yeah, we just need to snake over this way. Continue to snake. And plastic was coming onto this belt. So we need to... I'll probably go ahead and do a little bit of this. So that it's doubled. And there we go. Plastic has officially reached back upstairs. And by upstairs, I just mean north / top of the screen. Is it good? Maybe, probably not, but it's passable at the very least. I do kind of want to have one more chemical plant pumping out plastic. Might as well. Shouldn't be too hard to get another one set up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Think about there. And then we need to have pipe here to here and not here to here. Here to here. Here to here, and then a connector pipe. Nice power pole. Connect those up. Connect up. That's the wrong direction. There we go. Now we're doing a little more plastic. And there's a good chance we're gonna have just more of these coming up because we need batteries up here too. But many batteries will just stay down there forever. I will take more of these. I always need more of these. Okay, plastic has returned to the land, which means that red circuits have also returned to the land. And red circuits seem to be doing fine. The plastic is currently full. That's what you like to see. Which means that these should also be just full. So these are electric furnaces. Yes, the electric furnaces are currently being made. That is 1/3 of the puzzle. We need speed modules and satellite telemetry to go along with it. Satellite telemetry is batteries, advanced circuits, glass, and iron. A speed module is circuits and solid fuel. So we need something from down bottom and something from up top for both of those. And it might be easier. See, I'm contemplating. I think I still leave plastic there, but if I do have a second belt of nonsense down here, we just have them meet in the middle. Maybe here. Yeah, right on top of the train tracks. Maybe not on the train tracks. The question is where to put them. Because all this stuff, it won't be the worst idea to have it all belt. Like, imagine. We reverse the belt, kind of, for this stuff. Maybe have it split. One half go this way, one half go that way. And then we belt it all around the side, and eventually come up this way through here. The only issue is the small factory, small iron farm, copper's still not gone. Once the copper's gone, that's a little easier to work on. Makes it a little difficult to put these things. But at the very least, we need to get solid fuel up top, right? It's solid fuel for this one and batteries for this one. So we still need to have 2 lines going up anyway. And unfortunately, it's not like we can, like, these are already 4, that's 4, 4. We could add them to the rock line. We can have them snake in and attach to the rock line here. Maybe that's worth doing. Main issue is just there is a refinery here, and we won't have too much. We'll have enough room because we'd sneak this up here, move the blue science, or we can move blue science somewhere else entirely. It's just how do we get it up there? And maybe it's just better to go all the way here and then straight up instead. Because we don't need it until here anyway. We could snake it up through here and glue it on right here. I think I've talked myself into doing that. So we need to go, we need about 1,000,000 more red belts. And we will go down and we'll grab batteries and solid fuel and we will take them to the stratosphere. Only issue is the pipelines, so how are we gonna work around the pipelines? Have these go downwards instead? Like we have them go downwards instead. And we'll just make a... Dumb rocks. Always in my way. Wow, that is... slow, also. Please, actually put it down all the way everywhere. I've been complaining that I think my mouse is broken. I ordered one. It's not going to be here for a month. Thank you. Shipping times. Very cool. I want the mouse, but it takes forever. That's assuming they actually ship it to me. If not, blame Newegg for never actually delivering. Oh, this is slow. And maybe this isn't south enough, but if it's not south enough, we can always replace it. Oop. Let's just do this a little bit. Flying's probably better. And then this one, I should double them up. Wrong direction. And I am going to have them both run next to each other. I am going to need so many more of these dumb not circuits, but conveyor belts. That's a lot of rocks. It's a lot of rocks. Just a giant pile of rocks. We're going to go all the way to this wall and then, well, we're going to go to about here and go up. I've changed guns by accident. So right now, no, I think it's just my mouse giving up the ghost at this point. Main issue, which I'm going to continue to complain about, the mouse that I like, 1, discontinued, not helpful. 2, has a known flaw where the left click fails after about a year of use. Also, not helpful. And because I am nothing if not a fool, I bought 2 more of them. Because I was like, you know what? It's a good mouse for that first year. Very handy. But yeah, it's coming from Newegg, aka the middle of China somewhere. And that's assuming it actually does show up. I really hope they show up. They're supposed to be new. Theoretically, there was just a warehouse in China that had extra mice. And not the living kind either. Hopefully they give me my mouse. Definitely still do not have enough. I'm gonna come in through like right here.